In this quick video guide, we're gonna see how we can customize the settings for our sculpting brush, and we're gonna see also how we can save the customized brush, or we can call it sculpting tool, because this is not ZBrush, but it's Blender. So these are called tools, not brushes, but we can call them however we want. So let's get started. Before, let's create a new general scene here, so we can start from the beginning. I'm just going to use the standard cube that we have here so that we don't do too many steps. I'm just going to switch from layout to sculpting here in the interface so that we are in the sculpting mode. And also want to do a couple of more things. I want to show the keys. So I'm going to activate this add-on right here so you can see the keys that I'm using. And also I want to activate the DynTopo or dynamic topology, because this is a cube that has only 6 faces and I need more. So I'm just gonna start to sculpt with the draw brush here, or the draw tool. This is the standard one. The shortcut is X. So I'm gonna start to sculpt. And you can see as soon as I get on a face, it's going to generate polygons. It's going to generate other faces. So this is a quick way to have the possibility to sculpt in Blender. So I don't need to like subdivide this face. I just need to go there and sculpt on top of that, and it's going to generate the new topology. This is why it's called the dynamic topology. Now, if you're interested in digital sculpting, you will find a 3D character video course in the channel. And we're also going to do more videos and courses about digital sculpting in Blender and also other software like ZBrush and Madbox. So you can find everything in the channel. Just search for what you're looking for. Okay, so you can see I've sculpted all the faces here, and I got this level of detail, which is better from where we have started. Now, the more I zoom in, you can see the more it changes the size of the polygon, so it gets more into detail. But also what I can do is go here to DynTopo and change here the detail size. So I can make this like 4. So this is gonna sculpt with more details. I can also use the smooth or hold the shift key to smooth out a surface that is too edgy, perhaps. And these are like the most common tools that you're gonna use in sculpting. So the draw and the smooth. Now we're gonna stay with the draw, and I want to show you how you can create a custom brush. So the first thing you can do here is set up the standard brush with the radius, the strength, and then you have all these parameters here, the brush, the texture, the stroke, the fall off, the cursor, and so on. And you also have here on the right a panel dedicated to the tool. So you can see that if you go up here, this is a tool panel that is going to let you customize or change all these parameters right here. So the strength, the direction of the brush, and again, you have advanced texture, stroke, and fall off, and so on. You have also more, but we're not gonna talk about all of this stuff. This is gonna be a quick video guide for you to understand what are the main settings and how you can customize the brush. So how you can customize this sculpting tool or brush. You go here, and if you click on this little, on this thumbnail here, if you click, you can see we only have one version of this brush. So if I click on this other button, it's gonna add a new brush. So it's gonna be numbered here with 001. I can change this. Let's call this custom brush or sculpting tool. You can call it whatever you want. So I'm gonna call it custom brush. And now we can manage the parameters for this brush. So now, right now, it's the same exact brush that we have used in the first part of the video. So it doesn't have anything different. But now, if I want to make something a little bit different, let me just smooth this part so we can see better. I can start to work with the radius. So I can make this smaller, or with the strength, or with the direction. And let's go down. We have also the hardness, which is going to make the brush more hard or smooth. We can smooth it out, or we can use the topology and Here we have also a lot of stuff concerning topology, face sets. And again, all of these are explained in other guides or in the digital sculpting 3D character video course. Now we have also the texture. We can do it from here. We can do it from here. So let's create a new texture to make things more interesting. So you can see now this is an empty texture, so it's not going to sculpt anything. So we need a texture in here. We go here to the texture panel, we create a new texture, or we can open a new, an existing image. So I'm going to open an image that I have here. It's a black and white stripes images, and I'm going to open it. So now if I just increase the radius and start to sculpt, you can see that image is being sculpted on the surface. So this is a way to increase the number of details quickly, because anything that's black and white can be sculpted. You can see, and with Dyne Topo on, it's also going to generate new polygons, so it's going to be a little bit better. So all the parameters that we have been setting before now can be set for this new brush with the new texture. So the radius, the hardness, the smooth, everything can be fixed and managed. So we have texture. We can also change the angle of the texture, the offset of the image, and so on. And then we have stroke, and also here we have a lot of interesting stuff. For example, the spacing. So we can create a space from one insertion point to the other. So if I go here, and you can see if I click and drag, this is gonna have like more space in between, and here you can see it's gonna have more space. Or we can also change the jitter. And let me just decrease the spacing and the radius so you can see better. So you can see it's going to be like scattered around. And then you have the dash ratio, the dash length. Well, another thing I think it's really nice is stabilized stroke. If you want to do something more stable, when you click and drag, you can see it's going to be more guided. And this is more visible if we go into stroke and decrease the jitter. So you can see click and drag, you can see the red line. It's gonna like anticipate where your stroke will be. There we go. And of course, if you decrease spacing, you have a continuous stroke. And then we have here also the possibility to use other methods, like for example drag dot. So if I increase the size, click and drag, you can see the texture being dragged around. So you click and drag, and then you release when you want to place that effect on the surface. Now you also can smooth everything with the smooth shading right here in the Dyne Topo. So it's going to make things more smoothed, or you can just hold shift and smooth everything out. Well, when you smooth, you can see you're going to lose a lot of details. So you either smooth if you want nice and curvy shapes, or you can increase the quality here. So you decrease the detail size to have more quality. So you can see click and drag, release, and that's going to be again the texture. Or you also have another way you can do that. It's well, similar way is space. So space, you click and drag, click and drag. The more you drag, the bigger this will be. So again, it's another way. And also it change here the visualization, but you can go back here with the standard solid mode. And this will be all for this video guide. I hope you enjoyed. And here we have now the custom brush right here. So if I click here, I can switch with the initial brush, the standard, and then the one that I just created, which is this one here, custom brush. So I can switch between brushes now and maintain all the settings. So it's really handy if you wanna, create different variation on all of these brushes right here, or sculpting tools. So again, this is all, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe or join the channel to support us, and join us as a supporter if you wanna help us to create more video guides like these and more videos, or check also the other video guides and the video courses that we have in the channel. Thanks, see you in the next video guide.